Hello guys, this is Anissa from Twin Flames Universe, and today I would like to share with you how each single one of us can transform and change this world simply by sharing love. And I would like to share an experience with you I've been having this week. So I'm working in this concert hall. I'm still a student and it's just like a kind of side job. I really love that job. It's pretty much the only reason I'm still keeping it because I'm not earning a lot of money, but that's beside the point. And I had a shift this week. It was just me and another colleague. A guy I really like. He's really nice. We always got on really well, but we're not in any way close or friends. And we were just working. It was a pretty tough working day. And we had a break, and he just approaches me, just stands like awkwardly next to me. And I was like kind of thinking like, okay, what's coming? And then out of nowhere, he just starts pouring his heart at me and tells me about how his girlfriend had been sexually molested a couple of days ago, and kind of basically just tells me all of her blocks and how she's really struggling and having a hard time, and he doesn't know what to do, and he seemed really desperate. And I just listened to him for like 15 minutes, just ask questions, and that just like was there with him and just let him say everything he wanted to say to me, and showed him that I'm really listening to what he has to say. And at one point I just told him like, you know, I'm coaching people, like I'm healing people with healing their trauma. And he was like really surprised. He just looked at me and was like, oh wow, okay, that's interesting. I didn't know. And he kept telling me about how he really wants to help his girlfriend but doesn't know what. And I just started thinking, and I was like tuning in and just asking God, like, God, what do you want me to do here? And it became pretty clear to me that he brought us together for a reason, and I can't just listen to what he's telling me and not do something. So I just told him like that I would be completely willing to help his girlfriend, and I wouldn't charge anything for that, because God just guided me to offer that to him in that moment. And he just looked at me, and he just, for a second, he just didn't know what to say. And then he just looked at me and was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. And I could just see how he was so hopeless and didn't know what to do. And I could see that he really loved his girlfriend and really wanted to help her, but he just didn't know how. And just me telling him that, hey, I can help her. I know what to do. Don't worry, I've got this. Just let me help her. Just like bringing him back that hope. He like lit up, and he just couldn't stop apologizing and was so grateful, and all this hope returned to him. And I was overwhelmed by this, because it made like really, I was just like in awe of just, this is hard to put into words. I guess what I'm trying to say is that just seeing that I could give him back that hope meant so much to me. And I didn't know at that point if he would really reach out to me and if me helping his girlfriend would really happen. But I just gave that to God, and I was just like, I just thank God for showing me how much I can help people by sharing this work, and how so many people are so lost and hopeless and don't know how to get out of that. And how everyone who knows this work, who is doing this, how we can help so many people, and so many people are in need. So then today he actually just phoned me out of nowhere. So this my workshop with him, that happened like 4 days ago. And today he called me out of nowhere and he was like, hey, my girlfriend is here. Do you have some time? Can I just video call you? She's really not feeling well. I was like, I kind of overwhelmed. I was like just chilling today, resting, and kind of just didn't expect that anyway. I was like, yeah, of course, sure. So I just like made myself camera ready. And we went on a call and his girlfriend was there, and I just basically on the spot coached her for one and a half hours through all her abuse, or at least not all of them. I mean, her current abuse blocks and some other blocks that came up related to that, and some inner child things and childhood traumas. And it was so I basically helped her to release that experience and forgive herself, forgive her abuser, and find peace there and claim her power back. And she's been having a really tough time the last week. She couldn't eat, she couldn't sleep for a whole week. She's been having sort of panic attacks, and she was like completely like, she basically hit rock bottom and didn't know how to get out of that. And her boyfriend tried to be there for her, tried to support her, but he didn't know what to do either. So he was just there with her and told her that he loves her and did his best. And yeah, after I helped her heal all of these upsets and let go of that and find peace again, she was just like, she just told me that this is like a miracle, that she's been going through hell for a week, and I completely saved her, and in 1.5 hours just changed everything for her. And yeah, she was just like pretty speechless, and just continued thanking me over and over again. And she just recognized the power of this work I was sharing with her, the love I was sharing with her. And she now actually wants to buy some coaching sessions with me. And she said that she has like 2 other friends who struggle with some issues too, and she's gonna tell them about me and be like, they need help too. And I was like, yeah, sure, bring them to me. I really want to help them. Like, share this. Like, everyone needs to know about this. And yeah, her boyfriend was really happy too. And when they like left the call, they were both like so happy and just smiling and just thanking me. And yes, I think what my point is that just knowing this work, Jeff and Shilia's work, the mirror exercise, love, is such a huge gift, and this world needs that. There are so many people who are completely lost, and I remember before I found this work, that's exactly where I was. I was completely lost. I felt like I hit a dead end, and I didn't know how to get out of that. Like, everything seemed kind of just hopeless. And just finding this work completely changed my life around. In, I think, 1 month after I found it, I was already a different person, and I realized that this is everything I've been looking for, and the answer to everything I've ever been looking for. And it's simply love. And by sharing that with another person, just sharing it with one person in your life, just by doing that, we can change the world, and we can make this world into a place where only love exists. Because everything that everyone is just looking for is love. And, it doesn't mean that you have to become a coach and start coaching people and making this into your life purpose. If it's not your life purpose, that's okay. But what this is about is just recognizing the power of you sharing love. You can change a person's love. You can change a person's life by telling them about this work, by sharing your love with them, by bringing them home to God through this work. So yes, I'm just very humbled that God let me experience this, and lets me experience this every day in my life. And every time I remember that, even this time after I coached this girl, and I hung up on the call with her, and I was just like sitting there and feeling so much love and so much gratitude and humbleness. And every time after I help someone, I just hear God just telling me, thank you for loving my child. And that's just like, yeah, it's everything, I guess. Yeah. I feel like I've shared everything that I have to say. So go out there and love God's children. And I wish you a very happy week. Sending you all the love in this world, and subscribe to our channel, please. And then see you next week.